Sponsored by Kangook. Today, Scott and Kyle and Dan and I went out for a flight together.
Roscoe, go.
It was kind of foggy out, but Scott took off no problem. Hey, Dan. I took off too.
I hope my royalty is ready.
Started off the morning right with some big old wingovers. And I was trying to do wingovers and then go into asymmetric wingovers, which are wingovers to the same side. And I managed to do that on this run. 1, 2. Finished it up with a third. And Scott went for a big ol' sat.
Whoa.
Seeing this from up close was crazy. I was flying right toward him when he was doing this.
What?
Makes it look easy. And Kyle caught up to us. We flew around the big old fields together. We were over by the cow pastures. Skimmed some treetops. New Dan came down from up north and he was flying with us, and today was his last flight before he goes back up north for a while.
Yeah, Dan getting some perks. Yeah, boy. New Dan. Thanks for flying with us, New Dan. We'll see you next, summer, spring? Oh no, when do you come down?
So right here I'm doing a little bit of what we call porpoising, where you pull brakes and add some throttle, and then you dump brakes and dump throttle. You go up and down, up and down. It's a lot of fun.
Now it's going to be nice because I can finally see something. Let's go down low. All of this burned away recently, like within this last year. It's all back already. I'm having a wonderful time. This is a cool little track back here. Whoa, I better get out of here. I'm not quite narrow enough for that one. We'll see how this goes. The wonderful, amazing Paramotor.
So Scott and I went over to where the big sand fields are, and Scott did a 35-minute sat. So I finally figured out what was growing out here. They're growing potatoes out here. Scott went down, skimmed his feet on the sewage water that was piped down this little channel here. Can't tell. I did speed up this footage right here. Next we went out and did a little moonwalking, just barely tip-tapping the ground there. If you're a Paramotor pilot and you've got some land to work with like this is a lot of fun. I would just advise not catching your toe in the dirt and doing a face plant. Thanks, Scott, for some cool shots of me flying around. I appreciate it. As you can see here, we were really far out there. The nice thing is, as you can see, everywhere around us are tons and tons of outs. You can just fly stress-free. Scott wanted to go check out the landfill, which is right over there. Look at that little mountain of trash. Back at the airport, Scott was over the field and decided to do a little bit of acro. Came in for a landing. This was a good save. Scott's glide on his wing is really far. He glided a little too far and instead of letting his wing go into the barbed wire fencing there. He sat down. Then Roscoe came and helped lay out his wing. I noticed that I didn't go into land. I noticed these little clouds were starting to form out to the east, so I flew out there and checked out. I wanted to dive through that little hole in the clouds. So I did. Right here, this is, I mean, just the top coolest thing I've ever done while flying a paramotor so far. Came back in and landed. Scott was going up for another flight. Had a little tangle in his line. He was clearing there. The Thor! Our plane here went and tore his happy birthday sign on takeoff. Guy must have realized what had happened because he came back in to fix it. But yeah, this was an awesome day. The clouds coming in at the very end were just a real treat. Look at that, beautiful day. Scott came in for a patented cage drag landing. Boom, nails it. Excellent job.
I'm having a wonderful time.